Shabbat Shalom and welcome to the second of the 5 books of the Torah, the book of Exodus. The Hebrew name for this section is called Shemot, which means names, and it comes from the fact that the first words of the book say, these are the names of the sons of Israel. But what's amazing about this Torah portion is that even though we learn of the birth of Moses and his rise to leadership, there are 6 incredibly important women in this week's Torah portion, the true heroes of the Exodus. First is Yocheved, the wife of Amram, the mother of the 3 people who were to become the greatest leaders, Miriam, Aaron, and Moses. It was Yocheved who, at the height of the Egyptian persecution, had the courage to even have a child, hide him for 3 months, and then devise a plan to give him a chance to be rescued. We wouldn't be anywhere without Yocheved. The second is Miriam, Yocheved's daughter, Moses' sister. It was Miriam who kept watch over the child as he floated down the Nile, and who approached Pharaoh's daughter with the suggestion that he be nursed among his own people. The third and fourth were the 2 midwives, Shiphrah and Puah. They defied orders and said the women were too strong and gave birth before we arrived. The fifth was Zipporah, Moses' wife, the daughter of a Midianite priest. She was determined to accompany her husband on the mission to Egypt, despite the fact that she had no reason at all to risk her life. And the last woman was Pharaoh's daughter, who had the courage to rescue an Israelite child and bring it up as her own in the very palace where her father was plotting the destruction of the Israelite people. The Torah does not give her a name, but later in the book of Chronicles we learn that her name is Batya, daughter of God. Rabbi Jonathan Sacks teaches, Yocheved, Miriam, Shiphrah, Puah, Zipporah, and Batya were leaders not because of any position that they held. They refused to be intimidated by power or defeated by circumstances. They had courage and conscience. They were the real heroes of Exodus. Their courage is still a source of inspiration for all of us today. 6 strong women in this, the beginning of Exodus. Shabbat Shalom.